Well, hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Ghosts Online. My table is misaligned today. Is that better? Sorry about the hassle. I don't usually do that, do I? So, today we shall take part in the Undaunted Celebration event. Let's go in with LCP. Actually, I'm very used to playing with her, and I want things to be easy today. We should start by claiming our daily reward, 6 crown 45 minutes. And
Lost? How can we be lost? We make this trip every year.
Sunset in the West Weald is just gorgeous.
All the time. It distracts me.
Look at that light. Joy, also a little bit law breaking since I am a stage 4 vampire. So, Undaunted event starts today and goes on for, was it 11 days? We could pick up the event quest here, but I don't wanna. Because I know that a lot of people don't really like picking up requests from the Crown Store, so I will show you where to get it from, the game. Travel to any Impresario's tent. You can find one in Oregon and one in Sunset. And one in Belco. I have a treasure map code. And well, pretty much they're everywhere. I like the one in Oregon because it's conveniently close to the Witch. Also, another reason why we must start here is I have too many event tickets. Oh, for goodness sakes, I completed the quest yesterday. Well, you can find it here. Read the Undaunted Need You note and the quest begins. Then you need to travel to a Undaunted location. What are they called? Camps? Undaunted Enclave. And speak with a person there, and that pretty much is all there is to the quest. So the quest was actually a little bit of a letdown. But what the Impresario has to offer is never a letdown.
Sense.
So during the Undaunted event, we get access to the Opal Earthgore style. We get weapon styles and mask and shoulder. So no arm styles. We also get companion guild commendations and all pieces to the Moak Ball illusion pet and 2 new pieces to morph it with. Our next move is a Welva mount. There are 2 pieces available: Bizarre Daedric Meat and Fine Ebon Steel Chain. How many will there be? I do not know. Probably 3. Let's buy this one. And that was all there was. Now let's move on. To determining how to get event tickets. You can get 2 per day, per account, not per character. And what you do is you travel to any group dungeon, such as Banished Cells, and slay the last boss. And that's it. You get 2 event tickets and an Undaunted coffer full of all sorts of goodies. You can get the style page pieces from there, all style pages. And also this year, as a new thing, we get furnishings. Coffee's still too hot to drink. Let's hop on over to the Undaunted Enclave and see what today's pledges are. This might be a good moment to remind you that I have created a series of group dungeons to tell you which one of those can be soloed. I will link a playlist down in the description below.
Last time we spoke, Turok Red
Yes.
Fungal Grotto.
Ooh.
A dark elf
So
spider
Mai
cult found
is
some
offering
Daedric shrine in
us
its
Fungal
depths and
Grotto
made
today.
themselves at
I'm
home.
guessing this is
It'll
Fungal
take
Grotto
fire and
2,
steel to clear them out of there now.
because Fungal
Not
Grotto
afraid of a
1
few extra legs,
was a
are you?
patch like earlier the week, this
Their
week.
leader, Violet.
Like,
That must.
I am right. Fungal Grotto 2 is a little bit unsolvable, so I'm going to ditch that. In case you don't want to or aren't like big enough to do group dungeons, you can also pick up a Delve Daily from Pop Group.
I've seen tougher meat horked up by a mama wolf for her cubs. Well, you may have a bit of gristle to you, and I might have some work.
Keep talking.
Ever hear of Orc's Finger Ruins? Not my favorite name, but that's where the moonflower blossoms grow. They smell nice. Real nice. I want you to find the biggest one you can and pluck it right off its stalk.
Picking a flower doesn't sound like a challenge.
It isn't. That's why you're gonna eat it whole before you take on the bandit leader in those ruins. It's not poisonous. Well, not too poisonous. Just enough to fill your nose and your guts with quicksand. Go on. I dare you.
Alright, I accept the dare. So, Bogru sends you to base game delves, which are really easy to complete. I'm not certain if you can get event tickets by doing the delve quest, but at least you get a present, namely Undaunted Coffers. This is in Rivepsire, so we shall go there first. As usual, we are drinking coffee. Also, as usual, we have forgotten to read through today's daily endeavor. Today's daily endeavors encourage you to pickpocket 10 items, kill 5 insects or arachnids, kill 2 players in Cyrodiil, complete 1 Black Sacrament, or improve an item. Weekly endeavors still encourage you to kill 250 foes with class abilities, complete Danglair 3 times, or deal a lot of damage in Battlegrounds, Cyrodiil, or Imperial City. But now, to Rivepsire. If you don't remember the Rivepsire-typo, that joke was probably completely misplaced. For the longest time there was a daily endeavor that encouraged you to kill a... was it Delve boss in Rivenspire, but it was misspelled as Rivepsire, and well, it was a mess. And they fixed the typo and I was disappointed. This way? Maybe not this way. Oh, tire source. Well, let's see if we can reach the down from the rocky road. Sometimes it works and sometimes it does not. Sprinting, if you have the incorrect passives as a stage 4 vampire, turns you invisible, but if you are in lightning form, that cancels the invisibility and enemies still attack you. Salt rice, millet, and seasoning. Sometimes you can even find salt gems there, but I have too many, so I will leave those for the next person to come through. Pick moonflower blossoms. I see one there. Locate the Ingenian Forest Masher, which is Delve boss. Should we kill all the enemies? Yes. Gather around everyone. I'm trying to use my pulsar as much as possible to get the weekly endeavor completed. And kill 250 enemies with plus abilities. I still wish to complete Danglair 3 times, but better safe than sorry. Base game dungeons are like so easy, it's almost like assume here is some sort of how big one because everybody dies so easily. Complete that. Defeat Spingenian Forest Smasher while under the influence of the power. Now we can return to Volkwood and see what kind of presents he actually gives us. I do know that there will be an Undaunted copper, but what else? What else? Which way? Which way? Perhaps this way? Now, how do we get to the way shrine? Let's investigate. I'm guessing through here somewhere, but one can never be certain. Especially after falling into a rocky riverbed on the way in. I fear this will end badly. And route also known as West Weald. And routes actually sing in all Elder Scrolls games, which is why they are sometimes referred to as Noisy Weed. So, to where's wait, right? An amusing combination of words.
Come, do your trading here.
Speak with Volkwood.
You're back, and you have all the pieces you left with. Unless you had an extra finger and now you don't. In which case, cheer up. No more gold spent on custom gloves.
I ate the moonflower blossoms and defeated the bandit leader.
I know, I could smell it on your breath from here. Impressive. Less impressive than when I walloped a whole camp of bandits with their own stew pot and ladle, after drinking all their ale. Still, impressive enough for a reward.
So we get Rivenspire, Undaunted Merits, and Undaunted Reward Box. Let's open. Companion ability unlocked. Probably maybe because we advanced in the Undaunted skill line. Goat found a big script, a ring and resources. Also a piece of garbage. And an undaunted key, wow. So, now we have learned that Volkwood does not give you event tickets, but instead you do need to slay a group dungeon boss. which one should we go for? I have a pledge for Bolts of Madness, but that's a little bit of a longer one. Maybe not that one today. Wait. Our daily endeavor encourages us to kill 5 insects or arachnids, so where do we find a lot of spiders, which I am afraid of? Well, the answer is easy. Spindleclutch, of course. Let's enter fearfully. Spindleclutch is relatively small, and the small enemies are really easy, but the Whisperer can be a right bitch. She has mechanics that are a little bit challenging to solo, so bringing a friend is the advised tactic for Spindleclutch. That's the exit, I know, but I'm sorry.
On your feet, you lad. We're going back in.
I really don't like spiders. Daily endeavor completed. Kill 5 insects or ants. That was easy. Can we go home now? Up.
Into my web.
Just
Come to me, my pets.
so as we advance through the dungeon, the Whisperer whispers to us. It's actually kind of entertaining. I can't concentrate. Are we going to make it? Ooh, mate.
Treasure?
Now, the first mini-boss, which is a big spider. No respawning of health. Thank you very much. Knows me go here, I'm afraid. Don't whisper. I wanted at some point to use the Impresario set that drops from Spindleclutch, which is why I have been here many times. The Impresario is a healer set that adds to maximum magicka, weapon and spell damage, and magicka recovery. And when you overheal yourself or an ally, you grant them a damage shield that absorbs damage for 6 seconds at a time. It's a fun set, works pretty well when you're playing like a healer-ish build on your own, especially as a vampire. moving on. And I thought they were 8s.
I can taste your delicious fear.
Delightful. It faster and more convenient to kill a lot of things at once than it is to kill them all one by one. Sometimes the process of gathering is easy, sometimes it's we see our next enemy over here, Kwama. I really have great issues with Ish. Yes, please, why did I come here? Oh, you should block that attack. Getting up takes a lot of time, and if nobody got time to stumble upon hate force mid-time. Wow, that was horrible.
Burn them all.
My head is pounding. I wonder if we'll ever see the commander again.
And this, I believe, is a safe place, and I need more coffee.
Fill it with pleasant
Be
thoughts.
right back too. Continuing to the spiderless part of Spindleclutch. Moving on. Spindleclutch 2 is actually, in my opinion, a bit more entertaining, but it is also a lot more challenging to solve.
No mercy. This pleases me.
another mini boss.
For the
Which one
Whisperer.
kills it? There is the widow. Oh, there's the small one. Two small ones. Then another horde of smaller. Yeah,
Let them see her wisdom.
everybody here, please.
Burn it!
Quite a few creatures in this world, and creatures usually that willing to leave their designated places. Another mini boss, Big Rabu. Ah, suck, I don't like being stuck. Did we need to use our ultimate? Oh. Micropool isn't that big after all. This way. Well, navigating difficult.
Must obey the whispers.
How close are we to completing our weekly endeavor? Well, many mornings.
Whisperer's command.
Did I see a heavy sack? I think I did.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
Rubberite ore and gold.
Closer, come closer.
Gold might have come from fallen enemies, but so on the way we can find people tied to stakes and wrapped in spiral.
Blood and faith. Are you real? Can you hear me? Please, get me down!
Are you alright? Don't you hear the whispers?
I escaped the curse by the blessing of the great Meridnunda. The whispers, I hear them, yes. But it's like the buzzing of flies, not the madness of men.
How brave. I don't know what that makes
I think my arm's broken. God's damned whispers!
any difference, or maybe it's quest related, who knows, but it's in bunch. And here we find a whisper. First, we need to get rid of some enemies which are located.
I need it!
The Whisperer is a spider, a troll. can fear you and stun you in minutes. Their attacks are unblockable and you can't interrupt her, so I'm just going to have to suffer through. This is a little bit of a nightmare to solo because you can't really do anything. You can't stick to your rotation. Attacks are pretty much useless and well, doing passive damage through overtime effects and hexes and casts is probably the best option here. Almost there, almost there. We did it. That's good. And the Whisperer dropped 2 event tickets and a glorious Undaunted Reward Coffer from Spindleclutch. I can't remember if Spindleclutch lair was associated to Veteran Spindleclutch or the quest. Could be both. Let's return to Galerion and claim even more presents.
I've got what you need.
So the Undaunted Celebration is all about group dungeons. Oh yes, I didn't have attachments. How embarrassing. Let's see what we got in. Two Undaunted keys and a style page and Spelunker's sword. But I already have the style page. Oops. There are also...
You value your...
Let's first do this real quick. Very difficult to concentrate on like 2 things at once. Mace and Wall of Prayer. Okay, so additional rewards are available during the Undaunted event. You can get... I'm going to have to ask the internet because I don't want to lie to you. Undaunted Celebration... So if you kill the final boss of specific dungeons in veteran hard mode, you can get Opal Monster Mask style pages, and the associated dungeons are Spindleclutch 2, Elden Hollow, Darkshade Caverns 2, Crypt of Hearts 1, and Blessed Crucible. But those only drop in veteran hard mode, so we shall be going for those. Should we do another dungeon real quick? I would really like to go to Vaults of Madness, but it's so long. Well, one dungeon that is real quick is Bungle Grotto. How many times have we been there? $207. Sounds about right. Whereas the sewers is pretty good. City of Ash is so much running around back and forth. How about Darkshade Caverns One? Highly entertaining, lots of small enemies that can help us reach our goal of playing 250 enemies with class abilities, namely Pulsar. Darkshade Caverns 2 is one of those dungeons that are a little bit trickier to solo. The final boss has a mechanic that makes it, if not impossible, then at least mega difficult. My advice would be don't go in as a state for a vampire.
Secure the mine and kill these interlopers. Light it! Burn it!
Feels good to get the blood pumping, right?
Just
Sawdry, you double cross.
Split up!
can we pick the lock before attacking those guys? I think so. Intermediate. Try to false lock. Fail. Try again. False lock. Oh, now it worked.
You'll never get these eggs. Light it up.
At some point, base game group dungeons become so easy that they're a bit dead, actually. How many Kwamas? Ember has a tendency to gather enemies around her own cutting. And I find that a little bit... Oh, mini boss. this one can regain a lot of lost health, but you can interrupt that thing. Also, she can hide inside the wall. I think it's a little bit of a bug if she does that. Just, I don't know, keep shooting.
Let's go! Where's the
Help me! Maybe those eggs down there are in better shape. Do me a favor and take care of the
In time,
undesirables
she
down there.
will emerge.
I'll stay here and supervise.
With most of her health regained, of course.
You'll never leave here alive.
Set it ablaze! Come on.
Oh, and
You're not done yet.
now the first real
Mine belongs
boss.
to House Celos.
If you stand too close,
And will be
you get electrocuted. So do try to keep your distance. This one summons Kwamas and that's all. Also there is poison damage, but you should be able to avoid that pretty easily. And like I always say, don't stand in the way.
Kwama. Pathetically lame.
Oi.
We'll have this place cleaned out in no time. Oh, this is good stuff. Old Celos must have been raking in a fortune.
I think next we meet more Kwamas.
So you believe there was gold in here? Fools.
And more Kwamas. And more Kwamas and then a Kwamas. One more horde of Kwamas, I think.
I'm gonna go.
To be quite honest, I am very full of killing Kwamas. Then the high board. Should be open. That's should be also open. That's halfway there. Yay. Now I wish to avoid the two niches over there, so hop down to kill Ali and then get rid of the cavern here. Oh, Ember. It would be nice if she could, like, follow my example and put down from like a cliff or whatever in order to avoid killing insects. Such as witches. But instead she insists upon going the designated way and disturbing everything. This is me upset. In this corner we find Babicos. Just more enemies. Gather everybody and also them and the Sentinel of Ukam arrives. This is actually a really fun boss. I like the mechanics, they're very intuitive and entertaining. Except this one. This is the only time the boss stands still, so if you have a stationary ultimate, that would be a good time to use it. Again. So the rogue attack actually hurts even in normal. So that boss gave us a good copy.
You want me? Come and get me!
This is a quest-related enemy that you can kill every time. There's one more mini-boss and then we can exit. And we have this thing for this spider. The cutting spear actually does a lot of damage. It's a formidable enemy despite its small size. We did it, yeah. In order to exit, follow this corridor right here, and it will lead you right where we came in. Almost. This portal will take you to your last point of progress. Very handy if you have like friends join you or group you in the middle of completing a group dungeon. Let's see what we got. Undaunted Box, Darkshade Cavern. Ooh. Style page. Undaunted Plunder, sell to merchant for gold, Axe of Truth, and a tankard of Undaunted Victory. Green. I didn't have this one yet. Now, should we travel to a house and see what the furnishings I have gotten so far look like? Let's. Which house? Oh, let's go to the new one. I'm probably maybe not going to leave the Undaunted furnishings there, but the Sea Bloom Villa does have a large outside area, which is pretty perfect for showing furnishings. What happens if I activate this for the second time? Do the glows go away? No, they changed. No, they went away. So much fun. So let's go up here. And do I have a secret hourglass of... Oh gosh. So set time to... This is really convenient when you want to decorate and it's a bit too dark. So, furnishings I've gotten. I got a garland of Undaunted trophies. And a tankard of Undaunted Victory, green. And also Infernal. And also a Rock of the Undaunted. Let's place them. The rock was in copper. Not as large as I thought, but this is actually really pretty. I like it. Where could we find the garland? Well, not there. This looks like a good place to raise tankards. I think I like the internal one better due to correction. And then we had... Where's all my crystals? Where are they? Well, where could the banners be located? Oh, gallery. Huh. Well, I don't have a proper place for this, so let's just imagine that there are invisible spikes holding that thing. So all the weapons you can possibly need hang right within reach. I am uncertain of what kinds of furnishings we have a chance to collect during this Undaunted Celebration, but that's probably maybe the fun part, being surprised every time you open a reward coffer. But now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return next Thursday at 2 p.m. to continue the West Weald soul story with LCP. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.